Hi, I'm Mia St. John.
Hi, I'm Gerald, Levert.
The whole objective is go in there and hit and not get hit.
And I'm an undercover temp. You don't want to see the whip?
This is how I'm living.
Down, 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 down. Bring it down, down. This is how I'm living. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who is Mia St. John? Mia St. John is actually Maria Elena Rosales, who was born in San Francisco and first generation born in America. My parents came from Mexico. Mia St. John is just a normal size, anxious little girl that came from nothing and struggled my way to the top of my game. Growing up was difficult. My dad moved us around a lot. And I was always the only minority in the school. I had every nickname from Beaner, Stick, Wetback, everything you name it. I built up a lot of anger inside, a lot of resentment that stayed with me through my adulthood. So a lot of that I've had to work on over the years, which I think I do in the ring. So it kind of works out. I started fighting when I was 6 years old, and I started in Taekwondo, and I competed in that sport for 23 years. I realized there's no money in Taekwondo. There's no money in kickboxing, and Don King has made me an offer. Go pro and I'll sign you and promise you the moon and the stars. And of course, I never got that, but I did sign with Don King, and I stayed with him for a year. My record is 25 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. The hardest and toughest moment of my life is when my trainer passed away. And he passed away in the ring with me at my 3rd pro fight because he had heart problems. And I will always tell him, you know, Art, you can't die on me because if you do, I'll never fight without you. And on that particular day in the ring, I held him in my arms and I said, you can't leave me now because I can't fight without you. And he looked at me and he said, yes, you will. So we're at my gym now for the tail end of my training, which is sparring, my favorite time of the day. 4 weeks before the fight, and then Big Bear, California, at the resort, a ski resort, and there's absolutely nothing to do. Mainly to go fit because of the altitude. It's so high and it's hard to breathe, and training's a lot more difficult up there. So, okay, we'll get started. Wrapping my hands. This lovely thing. My chest protector. It's like a cup for men, but for women, okay? It's so lovely, huh? Actually, my boobs aren't this big, though. I wish they were, but they're not. They don't even fill this thing out. So I get to go put this on. This is my sparring partner, Marilyn Salcido. A very tough girl. One of the toughest bantamweights in boxing. Say hi, Marilyn. We're nice outside the ring. It's when we get in the ring that we get kind of mean. We're there to learn and practice things that we might want to do in the ring. Like, my trainer has to tell me to calm down and just box. And it's okay. You don't have to kill the person. Just box. For some reason, when that bell rings and you're standing in front of me, I have the same mindset. There you go.
Big boy neighborhood.
Big boy neighborhood. Well, here we are at Power 106 with Big Boy in the Morning. This is my favorite radio show because things get really crazy around here.
Look at Dynamite apartment.
Well, you know, I'll test you.
Always go. Oh, you stop that. All I got to do is get a little more smaller and get taller. And I'll be over at her.
Oh, you look good.
Oh, you stop that. Come on, let me hit it.
I love Big Boy.
Let me tell you, your last couple of fights been getting me nervous.
Oh, please, I beat that girl.
No, you didn't.
I broke her nose.
Yeah, we still foot running away from her.
Big is crazy.
Yeah. She whooped your ass.
No, she did not. I still go on the stove, you know, like my fight.
Who are you fighting this weekend?
I'm playing a girl named Alicia Olivia, something like that.
He has exposed my wife like no one else has.
You look good too. I was ready to
What
get
am I wearing?
naked. I don't know. I try to look right through everything you're wearing anyway, though.
Everything I've done in my past, all my my dark secrets, everybody knows it now.
You ever been in a
What was
threesome?
that? No.
Okay, well,
I really haven't. I haven't.
Getting wrapped and ready for the fight, and it's about 45 minutes away from the fight. I like to get there like 4 hours in advance because I am absolutely neurotic. And I'm scared, like I always am. Also, to really get scared once I hear the knock on the door. That's my mom. So the first time I'm going to be real careful, like I always am, because you never know the fighter. So I just feel them out in the first round and just keep my guard up. And I don't throw a lot of punches. I just wait and see what they're all about, what they're going to throw, what they like to throw. What punches are hard, what isn't. And then the second round I go after. They will out. You can hit me with all that you have in you, and I'm still going to kill you.
Tell him how to roll a dice.
In 9 days, the most dangerous weapon known to man will be unleashed.
Are you constantly bombarded with opportunities to apply for new credit cards? Too much debt can hurt you when the time comes to buy a home. Learn how to build strong credit. Watch Knowing and Understanding Your Credit. Sundays at 12:30 p.m. on the East.
So why am I here, man? Like you scared as hell. Kid turned into the man. Where it's going, man? I'm about to find out the problem, man. You know my rap sheet. You know how I get down. 20, 10, and 5. How many times I gotta say this, dog? I hold my own, man. You are a natural born leader. Feel hungry? I know you ain't pressing my hunger. Fighting now? Am I sweating? Call it what you want, man, but call it. Being the best thought you have. I ain't satisfied. Not at all.
Coca-Cola salutes Harry Potter for reigniting the love of reading in our nation's youth. Unfortunately, many children don't have enough books to read. That's why Coca-Cola is once again partnering with Reading is Fundamental to put millions of books into the hands of children who really need them. But when a child reads, it dreams a life. Find out more at livetheMagic.com.
This is my mom. I'm not as perfect on day. I was 7 and Mom was amazing. She always knew to make sex party look. The good stuff. All seasoned and toasted fresh from the oven. You know what's great about the holidays now? It's my turn to be Mom.
Carol, you're home. How was your day?
Fine. It was fine. New Pop-Tart Snack Sticks with flavors like cookies and cream. They might just be the lift you could use. New Pop-Tart Snack Sticks. Break into something good. Oops. My bad.
Nothing brightens your day like a good breakfast. McDonald's.
As I've matured in boxing and as an adult, I'm very much a boxer. The whole objective is go in there and hit and not get hit. I avoid getting hit now. Whereas before, I didn't care how many times you hit me. You can hit me with all that you have in you, and I was still going to kill you. Now, I try to preserve my brain cells, the ones I have left. And I go in there very much a boxer. I scored a third round knockout, which is always good. I always want to knock out. I respect like all my opponents, and I don't wish them any harm. And I thought that to try your hardest, and but good for me. Hi, GEP. Welcome to my home. This is my living room. I'm really proud of this house because my sister actually designed and built this home for me. Practically every wall in this house has a different color to it. And each piece of furniture in the house was made especially for me. The reason I picked this lot was because of the view. It overlooks the San Fernando Valley. When I wake up in the morning, it's pretty much the first thing I see. Here, my sister put up her favorite pictures that were made by my son, Julian, and my daughter, Paris. To me, my kids are the best artists in the world. So this is my kitchen. My son made that for me for Mother's Day, and it's me knocking somebody out. That's what she said, Mom. I'm always beating someone up. Well, here we are in my office, where I spend a lot of my day. And here's my doll collection. It's one of my feminine qualities. Everybody thinks it's kind of strange. I'm a boxer and I collect dolls. This is my old self, the IBA 4-round featherweight belt, which I held from 98 to 2000. I relinquished in the year 2000 because they wouldn't let me fight top 4 rounds. This was the first hair glove that I ever wore for my very first pro fight, February 14th, 1997. And I actually beat the girl 54 seconds into the first round. I KO'd her. Okay, well, this is my bedroom, and this is my favorite place to be because I love to sleep. Especially since I train all day, and I just love to come home, lay in my bed, and when I wake up in the morning, I love to look outside and see my view. This is my bathroom, and again, my sister wanted us to look like we were outdoors, so she put the rock above the jacuzzi tub, which is one of my favorite places to be as well because I love taking baths. How am I living? I am living all my dreams. I feel like if I died today, that would be okay because I accomplished every dream I've ever had in my life.
I gotta get a pole like somewhere in this area because girls like to come and like this dance.
We got issues at the new Alcatraz.
Recording, boys.
Security has been briefly explained to everybody in this room. And I feel bad about it. Now, to save the city on the edge,
You watch my back.
2 inmates must become hero.
You don't like it?
Yeah, rated PG-13. Opens Friday.
I love Mom. Aww. Thanks, Ty.
No! Thank you!
Great tasting tombstone pizza. The mom just get it. What do you want on the tombstone? For Chisel Wilson. It's for this milk.
So, dog to stop, priority record.
Ready for your holiday portrait? Currently $7.99 a sheet at Sears Portrait Studio. Sears. Where else?
Wednesday at 8 p.m. Tune in to Journeys in Black, revealed all about Luther Vandross.
You could send a telephone book, really, too.
You know, I've always wanted to.
Luther Vandross on BET Journeys in Black. Tune in Wednesday night at 8. On the next BET Tonight, behind the music video, get inside the minds of the top directors in the industry. BET Tonight with Ed Gordon, tonight at 11:30. This holiday, watch Hallmark Channel every Saturday to win great prizes in the Hallmark Cheesesteak Sweepstakes. Watch Christmas with Tony Bennett behind the scenes, premiering Saturday night at 8. And you could win a trip to New York City with first-class travel, an original piece of Tony Bennett artwork, or a Bose home theater complete with Tony Bennett CDs. The Hallmark Cheesesteak Sweepstakes. Get your game piece at Hallmark Gold Crown stores or log on to ebay.com/Hallmark. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months or 3,000 cash back on Mercury Savers. At your Mercury dealer now.
Who is Gerald? I'm an undercover stunt. This is how I'm living. Because they don't know how to roll the dice. How we get out, please? Get out, please. I go out every now and then. I might go to a club and watch who the new band is and see check them out. What's up? We have to mix. It's going down. Claude, this is the owner of the mix. This is the man. Come on, follow him, man. There's a couple, maybe one or two clubs, but where they ask me that play that I and Gerald on the street. Down. Put your shine down. I like getting on stage and singing. And let's do it real. Let's do it real. That's my go out now. That's my party time. If I'm standing on the stage with you, I might love you before and hug and kiss you afterwards. While we're on this stage, I'm going for mine. We do a lot of things through all of my albums. The very first album, was a learning experience. It wasn't until the third album, Love and Consequence, that's when that. I was really in love. That's my relationship up real bad, and I was writing about it. I did this dramatic video because that's when I was going through things with my baby mama. You know, like they just taking all my stuff from me. It was like it was all material. It's all materialistic, and I can't take it. I want to die. Yo, what's up? This time I'm living on the set of my new video, Funny. And I'm tired. And let's role play that? As long as about your ex-girlfriend calls you after so many years. If you get so excited that you crash, kill yourself. I'm about to get in there. How would you feel at one of the mornings if you have to get in there? It's so... I'm really upset. I haven't consciously. I want the masses to know it's coming. So I think as far as R&B and R&B circles, they know my name and I'm legendary in that circle. So for the masses, it ain't like that. It's when you fuck with it. And you go, man. All that's really all. I say the alternate relationship. And probably most women who I've dated will look at this and say I'm full of it, I'm lying. But I do. After God, after my parents, after my family, it's music, you know, and anybody want to bump music out the way, you gotta be a special person. I want to love somebody like that.
Nearly clipped flash trip. There's more on your mind. 26.
Did you eat all the pastor's nuts?
There are nuts. And then there are planter's nuts. The fresh roasted taste of fabulous. This holiday, bring out the good stuff. Just as Spider-Man spins his web, the Quest Spin Brush sings a superior plea, rescuing citizens from ordinary brushing. Introducing the fresh Spider-Man Spin Brush. Oh, what a superior clean we weave.
Thrifty.com. Great cars. Great rate. 24/7.
In 9 days, the most dangerous weapon known to man will be unleashed. From producer Jerry Bruckheimer and director Joel Schumacher, Anthony Hopkins, Chris Rock, the countdown has begun. Bad Company. Own it today on DVD.
Hey. How you doing? Good to see you. Bunny used to come today. So I'm going to show BT how I'm living. These are bears that I get from people. As part of my career, everybody always called me a big lovable teddy bear. And that's been my thing. This was my first, big endorsement with Dodger Natural. Everybody thought I was doing a great curl commercial, but I don't have a great curl. My natural hair. Now, you go over here. This was the very first gold album for my group Levert. The second gold album for the group Levert, Just Cool. The third gold album for the group Levert, Dope Style. Then we go to Just Wall. Tree Sweat, Bill Levert, Johnny Gill. He did 3 million records. It was great. It was incredible. I hope we can do it again one day. This is the platinum album me and my dad did together. This was one of my greatest achievements. This was if I knock it off the wall. One of my greatest achievements, and it means a lot to me. The bears, the plaque, the trophy. Thank you. You helped pay the rent. Thank you. Of course, it is the kitchen. I love this place. You can tell by the bottom of the can. We do cook, and we do eat. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got quite a bit. Well, we got a lot of salad and stuff. That's just to take it out. A lot of condiments, a lot of dressing, a lot of ketchup, and all that stuff. This is the living room. Oh, wait, hold it. I have to still do that. I'm an undercover simp. This was given to me by my man Good Game, who, Bishop Don Juan and all of them. Shout out to all of them. This is my temp goblin. This is where I spend most of my time. This is where I sit in my underwear and watch TV. This couch right here is the most comfortable couch in the world. I mean, I have, there have been women who knew they were going home and they got stuck in this couch. There might be one right in here. Hey! Yo, down the basement. This is where it all goes on now. This is how I'm living for real. We got games, we got Monopoly, we got the woman getter right here, Centipede, there's people there. And this is where it gets real. This is where the money comes in at. This is where we play. This is not a pool table. This is a crap table. Roll it. One, two, three. One, two, three. We got it. Yeah, ace out. Ace out. That's all mine. This is how I'm living. So they don't know how to roll the dice. Now this is my Looney Tunes picture. Cause I'm a Looney Tunes fan. There's an extra added attraction. When we get tired of looking at Looney Tunes, we bring the movies out. I gotta get a pole like somewhere in this area because girls like to come in like this because of the light. And when you turn it down, it's like, it's real special. Here we are in the pool room. And see, the cool thing about it is my bedroom is right there. See, I'm so cold. I got a stage in my bedroom. Stage lit up. You see the light? You can see how many women are still off over there. And this is one of my favorites. Buckwheat. Who do you know has buckwheat in their bedroom? It was the magic start. Right here. And the jacuzzi. We can get in the jacuzzi and you can do me, baby. Then the whip. It can go for many things. Yeah, see, you got away from the whip, huh? You don't want to see the whip? This signifies slavery. This is what we got this for. Yeah, right. Now you see how I'm living in my house. I want y'all to check out my car. Come on. Move slow. Our cars move fast. They fast, man. Come on. All this is never good for child support, y'all. This is my little preface here. I just really love this. This is 2003. I moved a year ahead of everybody. Y'all got to catch up. Hold it. I got to show how the top goes. And just in case they take all of these, we always have the BMW for the family. We always have this, and we still fly. We're hood rich. Yes, we are. This is the yacht. This is how I'm living on my yacht. Too bad I gotta pedal it though. It kind of hurts. How am I living? I think I'm living very well. I mean, it sounds braggadocious. It sounds really cocky or whatever it is, but I'm living very well. I'm happy. I'm alone though. I'm living alone. That's one thing I don't like. I'm living all alone, but we're gonna work on that. But other than that, I'm living well. Are we rolling? You rolling, yeah. This is peace and tranquility, y'all. This is how you do it, and it's exercise. Cause my legs is hurt already. This way, right? Oh, where you want to go? Oh, this is? Right. I think he's going.